Hello, guys. Welcome to this live session of the day four. How the things went for India and England. Boy, this is turning out to be very, very important day five. Not only for this match, but in the context of the entire series. If you look at India won the second match and England won the first. So it's neck to neck. Currently, we are unable to say once again uh, at what stage we are going to see the match ending tomorrow at the same time. Who is going to win this? It's going pretty, you can say, even Steven sort of thing. But India will start as little favorites, keeping in the mind their overs left, the wickets in hand, and most importantly, the number of runs to score. At this point, it may look on the board not looking great, but given the time period, I think it should be fine for India to take over this. So, how's the day went? The day four started with a lot of promise from an Indian's point of view. It went 4 wickets, and that is very important. When you look at the session run rate, it was going around 3.5, so it is still good to bat on, but again you need to apply yourself. It's not kind of a pitch where you go and straight away start whacking it. So excellent bowling from Siraj and Bumrah, right? Because Bumrah has given the first breakthrough by removing the dangerous Ben Duckett, who's looking in prime form. Again, it's a very important thing to note that whenever you're bowling from the pavilion end, you're getting more of the seam position. So India took 4 wickets in the first session, 96 runs scored, and England were leading by 94. If you remember, 387 first innings India, 387 England. So nothing much to differentiate between both teams. So India have a great chance tomorrow. What will be crucial is the partnership between Rishabh Pant and, you can say, KL Rahul. If these two batsmen can establish themselves, it's very hard, right? I hope that Jofra Archer and Braden Cars will start the proceedings. But again, whenever you look at the bowling attack, they will go in two directions. One is either pitching up, inviting the batsman to drive, if not, field 6 or 7 either on the side. It can be leg side or it can be off side, and ball short pitch deliveries. I think the more you bang it on, the more you get more on the purchase. So it's a kind of a very tricky batting surface. We have seen day 4, day 5 becoming a little more tough, but I just get the feeling the spinner role. I think Shoaib Bashir will also come into the picture later part of the day. So when it comes to session two on day four, Joe Root and Stokes' partnership were really threatening for India. At one stage, I thought maybe India might be chasing 220, 240, because that's a great partnership. Joe Root and Stokes, both of them were milking one and twos between the overs, and at the same time, they're trying to play the spin very well. Of course, Jadeja got a lot of turn and purchase, a lot of rough, but he was wicketless. And there came a surprise, and it was from Washington Sundar. I know most of them would have not expected from Sundar to deliver those kind of deliveries, but he was the main man. He broke that partnership and gave an opportunity for India to come back, and rightly so. After that, he has removed Jamie Smith, who is looking fabulous knock. He has played in the first and second match, and he's looking solid. And most important wicket, the Ben Stokes. He's a kind of a player when, if you're putting him under pressure, he'll perform more. But again, on this occasion, as I said, when you're bowling from the slope, you'll get more of purchase, the turn, the drift. So it straight away skids onto the bat, and Ben Stokes trying to hit for a six, missed out, and went out. So when it comes to the removing all important wickets, Washington Sundar's role was phenomenal and most underrated, but at the same time, he has proven that he is good, capable enough. So the target that India has given, has to chase is 193. If you look at most days, and as a batting unit, you will feel very happy and you feel you are getting more chance to win this match. If you look at the wickets column, two for Bumrah, two for Siraj, one for Nitish, and at the same time, four wickets for Washington Sundar and one for Akashdeep. Akashdeep was under tremendous pressure because Harry Brook started sweeping him, playing some extraordinary shots. It's kind of a T20 flavor that's going to bring it on, but eventually he was trying to sweep, and to a fuller delivery. It's very hard to sweep unless you have a great technique, and Harry Brook fell into that trap. So, so that's how England innings have ended. I think they've batted around 62 overs, if I'm not wrong. So again, the session rate 3.5 to 3.6. They're going good, but at the same time, they lost the wickets. And what is going to really hurt India if India did not perform well on day 5 is the extras. I believe the extras are totally more than 25. So you have considered more than 25 runs already in terms of the extras, which is little bit vulnerable. I hope that will be avoided irrespective of whatever the result is tomorrow. But yeah, again, given the thing, India should focus more on those extras thing, because 28, 29 runs is too much on that surface, and especially it gives a low confidence to bowlers whoever does it. So the session 3, India started the second innings. I should say that Jaiswal has given his wicket away. There's nothing short of a ball. Jofra Archers. I know he's coming after a long break after I think 4 years. It was nothing a sort of a delivery. It's a poor shot selected from Jaiswal. But yeah, that's how the things go. I think the clear indication from the dugout could be one could be defending, one could be anchoring the team, and one would be playing the shots. But that's tough, and that give pitch with the new ball. 190 should be fine, but again, when you lost too many wickets, you'll get a lot of questions on your mind. We'll try to answer it tomorrow. A nice little partnership between Rahul and Karun Nair, especially they try to stabilize the things. When India lost a wicket for 4 runs, Karun Nair coming at that stage might be little tentative. It's a tantalizing sort of play because when you fielded for 62, 63 overs and suddenly you have to come and you have to face 150, 145 kilometers per hour, tired legs. It's a pressure match, final innings. It's not going to be easy, but he did well. But once again, Karuna's judgment went wrong. The struggle with the off stump line is something he has to work it on. He was trying to leave the ball, but it was an extraordinary ball, no doubt. But when you look at the technical aspect, he thought the ball would have left the stumps, but it came back, nipped in front of the leg. So, yep, no shot was offered. So, when no shot was offered, we cannot review it. So, yep, it was plumb in front, and of course, the captain came Gill. He was trying to play some shots, was looking also very tentative and gingerly sort of foot movements we have seen from captain. I don't understand that he was trying to play a positive cricket, but he was not looking comfortable at the crease. That's for sure, and that's where he fell into the trap once again. Batting cast bowling from the slope with that nursery end. It proving to be a very, very tough chance. We have seen 12 bowls in the entire match of England, especially not in terms of Indian batting lineup, but 12 balls. But India did not play well in terms of the ball coming in. They had left pretty well when the ball is outswing, but when it comes to in swing, the slope and the action, the angle that the ball is releasing, I think that's where they're having slight trouble, which is not great. So Braden Cars has given hopes to all the England fans, but Indian fans tomorrow will be really, really looking at the partnership between Pant and KL Rahul. I know one place in south direction, one place in north direction, but that is required and that is the need of the hour. Tomorrow, whenever you get the chance, it's very important. The ball is still new. If you look at, it's 58 for 4 and hardly 14 or 15, 16 overs have been bowled. So you need to play really well. There will be some swing again. The first 1 hour, I'm really interested to see how Pant goes in these sort of situations. We have seen many matches that he's trying to play the scoop shots, the reverse scoop, all the adventures he would like to play. But again, I think Rahul will play his own game, his style, and see what happens from tomorrow. So disappointing to see India 41 for 1 to 58 for 4. So when you lose 3 wickets in 15, of course, the last batsman was Akashdeep, who did reasonably well to play 12 balls. He was really, really supported by KL Rahul. He was encouraging, KL Rahul was continuously encouraging Akashdeep to play the ball because the Ben Stokes and Bryden Cars were trying to mix up the deliveries. One was short up, one was fully drive, one was in swing, and unfortunately, the last over of the day, fourth ball, he just went for the defensive, but Ben Stokes put some extra effort. That extra 5-6 kilometers per hour really produced him that wicket. So end of the day 4, and we are still not in a position. The game has seen a lot of ebbs and flows, but tomorrow is the game. Who will hurt the nerve is more important. Who can absorb that pressure and come out will get to know. So as of now, yes, India still at favorite, 55 India, 45 England, but the partnership, they need very little partnerships. Those 30, 40, 50 partnerships very much required if India has to make it 2-1. So we'll see after tomorrow's game. Thanks for tuning into it. Have a great day.